Donald Trump was elected president as of November 11th at like fucking 12:30 something. I just remember screenshotting it so that I could remember when it happened. When the world ended. You're fucking retarded. You were absolutely retarded if you think that Donald Trump being elected is the end of the fucking world. Honestly. I mean, really? Fucking really? The end of the world? Has media skewed your fucking perception of Donald Trump so much that you think the world's going to end, that we're gonna go to war with fucking Russia, and we're all just gonna hit our big fucking red nuke buttons and just blow each other up? You know, that's what Hillary Clinton wanted, right? You know she's a nuclear hothead, and that she wanted to go and put a fucking no-fly zone in Syria, which would have a huge chance of pissing off everyone there, not to mention the people around them. You remember how in World War One, German subs sank the Lithuania? I believe that's what it was called. It was like a ship full of just innocent people trying to travel. I'm not sure where they were trying to travel, but it was just full of innocents. It wasn't full of like weapons or whatever the Germans thought it was full of. It was just people. And that caused an uproar. That's one of the main reasons that we entered the First World War. We wouldn't have gave a shit otherwise. And we were already kind of pissed at Germany because, you know, they were stopping us from doing business. We would send ships over and they'd get sunk by subs. It's like that, except in the air. Same concept of nothing gets through. If you try to send anything through, we're just going to fuck you up. And that's going to piss off everybody. And at us. It's not like Syria's the one like, hey, no, you don't send shit over here. No. As a matter of fact, Hillary Clinton is the one paying for the fucking weapons that are being sent to the Middle East. She's sending weapons over there. And believe it or not, the Middle East has ties to ISIS, or ISIL, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's ridiculous, okay? And when Donald Trump says he wants to build a wall, he doesn't mean a fucking giant wall of China replica across the southern border. He wants to replace the fucking sheet metal wall that illegals can just dig under and get into our country. When Donald Trump says he wants to deport immigrants, he means illegal. He says illegal immigrants. Not fucking legal citizens of the United States of America who have crossed legally and gone through all the legal steps to become a legal citizen in the United States of America. It just makes me so upset how people believe the bullshit that the media are just spoon-feeding them. Like, hey, yeah, you know how Donald Trump, he said, fuck black people. Remember when he said that? Remember when he said fuck gay? What is up with that, too? Where the fuck did you come up with him hating gay people? What? What dimension did you pull that from? What is this, fucking Oblivion? Are we playing the Elder Scrolls? He's Daedric Prince fucking Donald Trump? God, Jesus. People are so stupid, okay? I live in a Hillary state. So I try not to I try not to express my opinion, right? Because it would just be immediately shot down and I would be called a racist and a sexist and a homophobe and an Islamophobe. Another thing, by the way, Islamophobe? Now you're just making words up. Did you know that 1 out of 4 Muslims believe in radical Muslim beliefs, right? Like jihadist beliefs? Nah. Why would you believe that? Why would you believe? You got your ears covered and your fucking eyes shut going, la la la, I can't hear you. Really? Really? Are you fucking a 2-year-old? I'm 15, okay? I am a sophomore in high school. And I'm going to be growing up in this. This country has a pretty good chance of just falling apart. Not because of Donald Trump, but because of the situations that we're making up. A while ago, not a while ago, it was within the week, 4 anti-Trump protesters of African American descent kidnapped a white Trump supporter and tortured him on Facebook Live. You can look it up. You can find it. It's very much there. The real kicker is that he was a special needs person. Special, like, sped. Like, he needed special attention. That might sound rude, but it's true. They were sitting there kicking him around, fucking cutting up his clothes. They even cut his scalp on accident. It wasn't intentional, but they were trying to cut off his fucking hair or some shit, and they just got his scalp. Sitting there calling him white boy, Trump supporter, telling him fuck Trump, fuck Donald Trump, fuck white people. Why? Who the fuck dropped you as a child? Because they didn't drop you fucking far enough. If you honestly think that that's something that's okay to do, then there's something... Imagine if it was 4 white dudes that kidnapped a black guy. Imagine how fucking pissed everybody would... Black Lives Matter would burn down their fucking house. Police would just have to fucking execute him right there. A fucking bullet to the brain would have been a lot better than whatever the fucking Black Lives Matter would have had planned for him. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, this is completely off topic now. Completely off topic. I don't know what Donald Trump has planned for this country. He's said a lot of things, and he's promised a lot of things, but we don't know. We don't know. All we have to do is wait and see. Bitching and protesting and claiming, oh, I'm not an American if he's not my president. It isn't going to do anything. Find your fucking balls or grow the fuck up and deal with it. He is the president now. There was a fucking walkout at my school because people didn't like that Donald Trump was president. Really? Really? And the school did nothing about it. Fucking speechless. I was coming back from Walking for Fitness, right? And I saw, like, posters, or whatever. They weren't, like, really pickets? Is that what they're called? Fucking... No, he's not our president. You know, the fucking signs, pickets. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're called pickets. I saw some of those, and I was like, oh, God. Please, for the love of whatever you worship, tell me that this isn't really happening. And sure enough, when I walk up there, hey ho, Donald Trump has got to go, and I was just fucking dumbstruck. Now granted, like 30% of the people there, 30% of the students there were just out there to get out of class, which I honestly don't blame them for, you know. But the fact that they would leave in the middle of class to go and protest the president-elect, and this was before the fucking recount. You know you just gave him more votes. He had more votes after the fucking recount. And just because Hillary Clinton won the popular vote doesn't mean anything. Just because she got votes in highly populated states, are you serious? That's dumb. That's not how that works. It's conclusion, don't be a bitch. Deal with it. And if you're gonna be fucking scared for your life, why don't you start working on immigrating out of America? I'd be glad to help you leave if you're that fucking ignorant. If you're like, oh no, Donald Trump's gonna ruin the world. No! Go to fucking Canada, like you fuckers said you would. Go to Mexico. I'm sure they'd love you there. I'm sure they'd love you. Oh yeah, you guys want to help us cross the border illegally? Yeah. No. Donald Trump is the United States president. He's the president of the United States of America.